Hi guys, this is Sai Kumar Kortewada. In this video, we will see what the folder structure we have created and where we have configured all the stuff. This is also one of my subscribers' request to tell complete folder structure what we are doing in this project. So let me quickly jump into Visual Studio Code. So it is very simple structure. Okay, try to understand. If you have any doubts, please comment in the below section. So we have a default one where we have src, and inside the src this is our app. So complete our application goes through this app component. So we have first folder as common folder. Inside this common folder, what I have created is I have created the components. What are the components which are common? So in this case, I have a component that is nothing but a top bar. Top bar is a individual component and this is not called from the service. I am using a selector of this particular component and I am putting in our another in our post login component. So that's why I'm making this as a common component. And now component as a service. For example, you have a component and you are calling that component only with the services. That means from TypeScript without using a selector, if you are trying to call a service and that service will be calling your component and invoking that component, that type of components I'm keeping inside the components as service. So here confirmation, this confirmation will be called from our TS and that will be invoked by our service. And in the same way, toast message, I am just calling this service and that service is opening a toast component. That's why this comes under the component as service. And all the constants files, for now we have only local storage constant file, and we have modules. Here we have material module and predefined module. So how many modules you want to create that are common, that can be created here, and this material module and predefined module I am injecting in other modules. That's why this is a common module for me. And there are some utils are something like whatever the utilities or helper classes or helper functions that can be created in our utils. So all these are common related, hence I kept inside the common folder. That's about your common folder. Coming to the layouts, we have two layouts. One is before login, whatever we are showing, that is one layout because it doesn't have a top header and it has only the individual components which are loaded based on their routes. For example, auth layout. So auth layout is nothing but authentication layout as per me. So why I created this is just because we have two components over there which are loaded from login and register URLs. So that's why if you go open this auth layout, this layout component will be rendered with a router outlet. So this is my router outlet, and who is this where this component is injected, we have injected in our routing, we'll discuss about it. And admin layout, if you see, admin layout has a top bar. If you have any other changes or any other wrappers if you want to add throughout your router outlet, then you can add here below or aside or on the top, which is a common for that particular layout. In our admin layout, we have dashboard, reset password, profile. All this requires a top bar. That's why I kept this top bar in the top level. So that's about your layout components. We have only two layouts. That's why I kept two layout component. And now we have services. So these services are not related to the common service. Why? Because that will be used in few sections, that will not be used in few sections. So here these services I'm maintaining only for API calls. Whatever the CRUD operations or whatever the API calls we are doing, I'm maintaining this particular service folder. Coming to views. Views comes under our screens, main screens. So for example, you have admin views and auth views. Auth views means two router outlets, hence we are using a login and register. So this is my login component and this is my register component. Each and every component is having an individual module so that we have created nested routes as well as lazy loading. So now these are about auth views. And coming to dashboard, we have dashboard module and dashboard component. Notes contains a nested route, that's why we have created a notes details as well. So this is about notes. Profile is single component, doesn't have any nested components, so we didn't created any folder inside this. Reset password is also an individual component and that is also having a lazy loading. Now let me click on this common views. Common views are something like not found. Even this not found component we can move inside the common, but why I didn't move into the commons is because it comes under the views. It is a separate page. It's not a component, it's a separate page. That's why I'm using inside the common views. So these are about the three views. And now we have admin auth guard and we have app routing. So admin auth guard you can keep inside the guards. Okay, so that guards can be inside the common because we can use that guards anywhere. So let me create a guard over here and let me move it. I missed somehow to move this, so I'm moving now. All the guards I'll maintain inside the guards folder. So let me go into app routing and save this and save this. So that's it. So we have moved into the guards. So this is about your folder structure, and the remaining all things are the default one which is given by Angular. I think no need to discuss more about it. And if you really want to know about this, I have created one video how that Angular folder structure will be and what are the files and which file is referring to what content. All this I have created in my starting videos of Angular tutorial playlist. Please check that. I'll provide the link in the description so that you can find easily. Hope you like my explanation. If you like my video, like, share, subscribe to my channel for more updates. Signing off. Thank you.